Hi, this is Justin from Tesseract Art. We're on a mission to create what we believe to be the world's first artist that can create artwork in more than 3 dimensions. In our earlier episode, I explained all about what we're doing and how our first proof of concept project worked. Please check that episode out if you're interested to learn more background about Tessa, our generative artist AI agent that listens to a live music performance and paints what it hears in real time, using a robot arm as an actuator. In this episode, I'll be telling you about Tessa's first public performance. A few months after our successful proof of concept, we were offered an opportunity for Tessa to perform at the Mandala Club in Singapore. Since this was going to be for a live audience, we wanted to work with a much better robot arm so that we could paint on larger canvases. Additionally, we wanted to paint with the canvas upright on an easel so that the brushstrokes and resulting artwork would be more realistic to the way artists paint. The natural choice for the robot arm was the Universal Robots UR3, which is a compact collaborative robot, also known as a cobot, around the same size as a human arm. Universal Robots has been building award-winning, innovative cobots for over a decade, and my collaborator Richard also has previous experience working with these amazing machines. Thanks to Daryl Lim, who is co-founder of Augmentus, which is building the future of industrial robotics automation, I was introduced to Ixley and his team at Universal Robots based in Singapore. I explained our ideas and aspirations to Ix and Marvin, and they graciously agreed to support us. Not only did we need the robot arm, but we also needed a gripper for the robot to be able to pick up the brushes and paint. Ix introduced me to Niels Sorensen at OnRobot, who produces top-of-the-line grippers and end effectors. Niels was also excited by our idea and agreed to support us. It was a really great experience meeting everyone through this process, and I wanted to give special thanks and call out to Sam Tam at Universal Robots for his great support and advice throughout the whole project. And so for Tessa's first public performance, we needed to get her ready for the stage, which meant a complete transformation in how we originally painted. Using the OnRobot gripper on the UR3 robot arm, we wanted to make this faster and more reliable than our original proof of concept. Picking up the brushes from the side of the brush handle would be slow, so to get the painting apparatus ready, we created modified paintbrushes by chopping off most of the handle and affixing a 3D printed cube on top so that the robot gripper could reliably pick up the brushes. Using a similar concept as our first proof of concept, we created an improved version of the paint cap tops that mount around the brush handle. These caps allow the brush to soak up paint when they're sitting in the paint containers and keeps the brushes upright and in the same place for the robot to pick up. We also designed and 3D printed paint container holders to hold 7 paint containers to provide a variety of colors. In order to easily transport the UR3, we also fabricated a machined aluminum adapter to be able to mount the UR3 on a portable tripod stand. So we finally got the full setup ready. Now with all of the physical pieces in place, it was time for us to move on to the software, the music processing, the AI agent development, and the painting. Speaking of painting, between Richard and I, the understanding of how to paint was the part we were missing the most. So through my good friend Jay McCarthy, I met the artist Ellis Liu, who in turn introduced me to Louisa Raj and Anita Carr. All 3 of these talented artists agreed to help us on our mission, which I'm forever grateful for. Anita, Louisa, and Ellis worked with us to plan the paintings, to prepare the canvases, to produce the color palettes, and mixing the paints to produce the right colors. It has been fantastic working with them, and we're continuing our collaboration for some future events, so watch this space. And so with my living room literally turned into a robot painting music AI development lab, we planned, developed, and coded to get ready for the event at the Mandala Club. Once everything was up and running, the Thursday evening before the Saturday performance at Mandala, my artist collaborators Ellis, Louisa, and Anit came over, and we had a test run. On the music side, both myself and my good friend and amazing keyboardist Ivan Lodemel were there to provide the live music improvisation. The results of the test were very successful, and we all felt ready for the show. Saturday morning came, and it was time to get everything over to Mandala Club and set up for the show that evening. So the first step in getting ready for the show was to get everything aligned. After that, we set up all the audio equipment and the interface between the music and the robot. And now it was time for the show. We held the event in a room at the Mandala Club, with a guest audience mostly consisting of the Mandala Club's NFT members. The event was a great success, and we painted 2 pieces with each painting running for around 45 minutes each. Here's some footage from the event, along with the music being played during each painting session, so you can see how the robot reacted differently to the different styles, speed, and structure of the music. The 2 final paintings are shown here. They came out great and were very well received by all the attendees. The 2 paintings are now on display at the Mandala Club and are planned to be sold at auction later this year. Tessa's first public performance went very well. We had a few hiccups at the very start of its attempts to paint, but we were able to fix that pretty quickly and continue to produce a couple very cool and different paintings in the process. Thank you again to everyone at Universal Robots, On Robot, and our collaborating artists, Ellis, Louisa, Anit, and Ivan, for all their tremendous contributions. In our next episode, we'll talk more about Tessa's next performance and the inventions we've created to revolutionize the brush design, increasing the painting speed to be over 100% faster. Until next time, thanks for joining us on this journey.